Hello. Okay, so today's video is just much needed because I feel like I just needed to humble myself a little bit. I've got a lot of new makeup recently and it's kind of too much. I'm doing another shop my stash video, so if you don't know what these videos are, basically I've just gone through my makeup drawers. I haven't filmed it this time because you're gonna see it anyway, like it makes no sense to me anymore. So I haven't filmed going through my makeup drawers, but I've basically dug through everything, had a good look around, because things get buried in my makeup drawers because I have so much. So I've basically had a little look around and I've pulled out a full face, and it's basically a mixture of products that I haven't used in a while that I've just completely forgot about, a mix of new stuff. I've got a new foundation and just testing like a new stuff again, just to remind myself that I still have them, just kind of remind myself what I think about them. Grab your beverage, relax and enjoy the video. I think this is okay. I was gonna do my hair, but I've just been out and it's now like 3 p.m. It's pretty much dark outside, so here we are. We're gonna get straight into it. I haven't got my mirror, I've not got nothing. I'm gonna be lazy and not get my mirror. Okay, so we are gonna start off with the eye makeup today. Like I just said, this is going to be a mix of some new makeup. Okay, so like I said in the intro, I'm going to be doing a mix of makeup that I haven't used in a while. I've literally just gone through my makeup drawers and just had a little dig around there. It's kind of like a little shopping spree every now and then because I have so much makeup. So I found some stuff that I haven't used in a very long time, and then I've just got some stuff, just some new stuff that I like and that I feel like I haven't paid too much attention to recently. So I am just going to do my brows very quickly. I'm just using the brow freeze. Okay, so with the brow freeze, I just do this. I just kind of make it look like microblading gone wrong, basically. I brush them up so much. I have given my eyebrows a trim and I've groomed them a little bit finally. They were going out of control, and then I just take the other side of this eyebrow brush. This one's just from Beauty Bay, and then I literally just straighten it up and basically tidy the shape up there. So we're gonna do eyes like I said first. So I'm gonna use the Beauty Bay eye primer, so you can find one that works for your skin tone. I like to go like a little bit lighter than like my concealer shade or like my foundation, just because my eyes are so dark. Who remembers when, oh that's gone. Who remembers when we used to be obsessed with single eyeshadows and just like making our own like palettes? I mean, it's probably still a thing, but I feel like like 2015, 16, that was like the era for just Z palettes in general. So I've dug out mine, and this was right at the bottom of my eyeshadow palette drawer. I'm gonna keep this out. I'm just gonna keep it like on my table here. I forgot how much I love this palette. So obviously it's a Z palette that I've just put together myself, so not to toot my own horn or anything, but this is the palette. So it's basically filled with, majority is Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I don't know if they still sell Makeup Geek. They were the best, for me they are still the best eyeshadows I've ever used. I ride or die Makeup Geek fan for their eyeshadows, like I'm obsessed, like I love them. There's a few Colourpop ones in here, but yeah, majority is just Makeup Geek and a few Colourpop like I said. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to do something like a bit smoky, but now I'm not so sure. I'm thinking maybe the greens. So like this is how I like sorted, like how I like put the colours together as well. I did them in a way that makes sense. So like I'd use like these colours together for a look. I'd use, this is what I'm thinking, these four, like this little quad, because I'm thinking green maybe. I haven't really used green. Or I was going to do this Makeup Geek shade. This one is Curtain Call, if I remember. It is, see, I remember the names. That's Flamethrower. The copper shade is Flamethrower. Yeah, I remember these. And let's see what we come up with here. I don't know the name of this one. Cocoa Bad. Dude, we remembered these names. Let me know if you have like a Makeup Geek palette. If you still have it, please let me know. And let me know like what shades you have. This one here, this was my favorite brown like ever. I'm gonna keep it like I mean, I never do anything extravagant, do I, with my eyeshadow? It's just gonna be the usual, but just use a different shade, you know? I'm just gonna go straight in with the green now, actually. And then I'll start deepening it up in a second. So that was Jester, so it's this green here. I think I'm just gonna start with my finger. I feel like, especially Makeup Geek shimmers, look at that. By the way, they're all still like really creamy. I tested some before I started filming. They're still like so creamy and soft. Some eyeshadows that I have like dried out, and I've had them for like not even a year. I've had this for like 5 years. Like, eyeshadow palettes expire, right? But I ain't getting rid of this. I will keep this forever. Look at that. That is so nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this palette just on my desk. I'm just gonna take Cocoa Bear again, just to go around the edges of the crease again, just lightly. And then I'm gonna take, is it just Peaches? What was the shade called? It's gonna bug me because Peach Smoothie. Oh my god, Peach Smoothie, that was the name. This is very nostalgic for me. This one that I've literally hit pan on. I used to use this every time I did my makeup. Every time I did eyeshadow, this was like the base. But yeah, I always use this just to like buff out edges. Then I'm gonna take this other dark brown that I've got here. This one is Americano. These shades are just, they're making me remember. I'm just gonna use that, use this for the outer corner, just to smoke it a little bit. Go. Okay, I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of black and then maybe do like a bit on the lash line. So I'm gonna use my Zoeva 230 and then, what was the black called? I feel like it was one word. Corrupt, that's it. Okay, we're done. I'm just gonna use my LA Girl. I feel like I do need like eyeliner or something. It's not sharp enough, but worked actually. That'll do. Okay, then for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Big Mood mascara. This one is from ELF. Okay, so moving on to the face. This is where I'm going to get a little bit nervous because I used this primer in my last video and I have used it a few times. It's the Essence Hello Good Stuff Primer Serum. It's literally the primer that I used in my last video. And I was saying in that video that I've had no problems before when I've used it. The more I've used this, it's not agreeing with something. I don't know if it's my skincare. I don't think it's the foundations, to be honest, or it could be because now I've been using different foundations with it. I really wanted to love this because it just feels so nice on the skin. So I'm gonna try it again today, but I'm just gonna do it on a patch here and then apply some foundation and then see. I did all my skincare a good few hours ago. It's been at least 3 or 4 hours. And I put the same skincare on, so I did my toner, serum, moisturizer and sunscreen, and that's it. So let's see, I use the same stuff pretty much every day for my skincare. So yeah, let me try it again today. But yeah, I just noticed that it was, last time I used it, it just made my foundation pill up, like it was just balling up and it looked gross. So I'm gonna do a tiny bit, like a very small amount first, just that much, and I'm just gonna do it like here, just on like my jaw area at the bottom, just so then I can just wipe it off. I've put that on just kind of like here downwards, so we'll see how it works. Hopefully it's fine, but we'll just do it on a patch to start off with. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Uoma Beauty by Sharon C Flawless in Real Life Skin Perfecting Foundation. And it says it's infused with dandelion extract. This is what it looks like. So this is basically, obviously it's Uoma Beauty. They are a high-end brand. I do really like them. I've tried a couple of their products before and I did like them. Their concealer I've I ran out of that. I literally used the whole thing. I love that. I have used their foundation from Uoma, but it's their, I think it was called like their matte foundation. It was like the soft matte foundation. It was just too matte for me. But this one is like a lighter, more of like a lightweight, thinner foundation. But this is actually a sister brand, so it's like basically the more affordable part of the brand basically, and they now are sold on Superdrug, so that's where I got this from. This was £12 and I've used this twice. I really like it. It's just a very nice lightweight natural everyday foundation. So I'm gonna do like a half pump, not even a half pump, and I'm gonna use my Sigma flat angled kabuki brush for that. But yeah, I really like it. They're on Superdrug if you do want to try them, because Uoma is a pricey brand, but I've seen like US influencers talk about this brand and how good it is. So yeah, good. And I use Honey T1. This is like my perfect shade. So let's try it. Let's pray that we're gonna be okay with this primer. Oh yeah, it's all pilled on my chin. Yeah, I don't know, this primer, I really wanted to like it. It's pilled, like, I don't know, you won't be able to see it on camera, but if I go like this, you'll be able to see it on my fingers there. There you go, you can see it there. It's just pilled up. Oh, that's so sad. I know it's not the foundation. I've tried the foundation with other primers and it's been fine. That is very upsetting. Very, very upsetting. I am so lazy to go over there and get an actual primer today, so I'm just going to use the NYX Bear With Me. I mean, it's a prime, set and refresh mist, so let's just... I can't put my finger on what it is that the primer doesn't agree with, because I think it's sunscreen, but I've tried it without sunscreen and just my serum and my moisturizer underneath still pilled up. I've tried it with this foundation, I've tried it with other foundations. I'm just not having any luck with it, so. So you can see, like, look at that. Very natural. It gives a nice little glow to the skin. It is a nice natural finish, literally as it's described. Yeah, it just looks like skin. It's a very nice foundation. I do really like it. Oh, I forgot to, I mean, I'm sure you saw my skin before, but a little update with my skin. We're pretty good. I think I'm just going through like a couple, like I've got a blemish here, I've got like a breakout here, but I think the retinol, like I've adjusted to the retinol now. I've adjusted to the retinol now. I do use retinol every single night now, but I do mix like a gentle one and then like a more hardcore one. So I use the hardcore one like twice a week, and then I use a gentle one like every other day. So okay, so for concealer, I'm going to go with a concealer I haven't used in such a long time. This is the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 21. No, it's not. It's 210 Neutral. I think I just don't use this because it's too light for me. I just got the wrong shade and it just kind of sits in my... Yeah. This is not for me, but it is what it is. I got the wrong shades. It happened. I actually ordered the... Space NK finally had their Black Friday sale, so I got what I wanted to. I didn't go crazy, but I just got kind of what I've had like saved and that I've wanted for a while, and that's kind of pricey. So I ordered 3 of the Rare Beauty brushes, because they're like 25 pounds. They are quite pricey. I ordered the foundation brush, I got the concealer brush, and like the liquid blush brush. They're the ones that I got. You know what, I could have just got another shade of the concealer because I love it. I really do like the concealer, but it's just because the shade is too light. It just looks like it doesn't cover up my dark circles. And it's got coverage as well. That's what I like about it. It's so lightweight and thin, but oh my god, does it have coverage. Like, you saw the tiny amount that I used. There's some very bright light under eyes, which I'm not obsessed with, but it is what it is. I have such an itchy eyebrow. Okay, so moving on to cream bronzer. I'm gonna go in with this, which I feel like I have mixed feelings about. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Mocha. I don't know if it's just the shade for me, but I feel like sometimes this can look a bit muddy on me. But like if you look at this, like it looks like it's the right shade for me, and when I've swatched it I was like, yeah, perfect. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't look right. So we're gonna try it again today. I think maybe it's a bit red for me. It feels, to me, it feels like it's a mix of it's too light but too dark. Like I feel like it's a bit too cool toned, but at the same time it's too red. But let's blend it out and see. But yeah, sometimes I like how it looks and sometimes I'm like, ew, no. But it blends out fairly well. It doesn't blend out as well as the cream bronzers that are just in like the compact ones. That I love. I love that formula. But that, okay, so it's blended out, but do you see what I mean? Like it looks a bit ashy. It looks a bit grey. It looks a tiny bit muddy. Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like the shade is just a bit off. This is the Aimee, Sculpted by Aimee bronzer. I'm obsessed with this. I'm so obsessed with this. I'm just going to use a bit of this just for the forehead. Yeah. Like, yeah, I definitely have cream contour, like sticks like that are more creamy than that. Which one's really good? The Suzanne Jackson contour sticks are really good. The Cash Beauty ones are really good. Milk Makeup, I don't know if they still sell it actually. The Milk Makeup bronzing stick, that isn't my favorite. I feel like it is. It's like my holy grail bronzer, but yeah, I don't know if they still sell it. I'm gonna do cream blush next. This is, haven't used this in a while, but I do really like this. This is the Colourpop blush stick in Cottage Life. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. It's the sculpting brush. I'm just gonna dab it in like this. It just got pushed back to the back of my drawer and I just found it, but it gives such a nice glow. I've never tried any of the other, oh wait, I have actually. Yeah, I did. I had other Colourpop blush sticks, but this like collection that they did, this formula just seemed nicer. I don't think it was consistent. Like their normal blush sticks that they have, I feel like this one blended way nicer than the normal ones. Yeah, I like this. Okay, look at that glow. We have a summer glow in winter, but it's fine. I've made such a mess. Okay, I've got powdered bronzer. I love this. I just haven't used this in a while. This is the Juvia's Place bronzing palette. This is the medium shade. First of all, look at the packaging. It's so nice. Whenever Juvia's Place is that brand for me that I know all the stuff that they sell. Like, I usually see them in a Superdrugs. I know all the stuff that they sell. I just haven't bought anything else. I've just tried this and the concealer. But whenever I walk past the Juvia's Place stand in Superdrug, it always just catches my eye because the packaging's like this and it's just so nice to look at. But yeah, anyway, this is the medium shade. Like I said, I'm just going to mix these two together. It's such a nice undertone, especially this one. But yeah, I just swirl my brush, mix them both, and I'm using my BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know what this is called. It just says, oh, it's the V2 brush. I think it's like the vegan brushes that they have. So yeah, I'm just going to add a bit more warmth. Not that we need any more warmth. This is really nice on its own, to be honest. I feel like I need to put myself like on a break from cream stuff, because I do have like mainly bronzers. I think I have more favorite powdered bronzers than I do like cream bronzers, I'd say. But I just like how the cream products just look, I feel, just on my skin. Okay, you know what, let's get my under eyes set, because they have not been set. Let me see how they're doing actually crease wise. Not too bad, to be honest. The Rare Beauty concealer is very good. It doesn't crease that much, just a little bit, because I'm just very creasy. So I'm going to use the Glossier powder today. I haven't used this in forever. And my Amazon powder puff, as always. I use It says G10, no, G8-G10. I don't understand their shades. I don't understand why there's, I don't know. I just don't know. I do not know. I don't even know if have Glossier just stopped launching things? I don't know. This is, I've never seen the huge obsession with Glossier, to be honest. I like them. I've tried this from them and their lip balms. That's about it. I've never seen the huge hype of Glossier. The powder I get because I love this. It's still one of my favorite powders, but apart from this, I don't know. I know the brow products are popular actually. I think that's probably where the hype comes from, but I don't really do much to my brows as we know, so dust it away. Yeah, I don't know if this is to do with like my skin just being very dry now, but I don't have to bake with my under eyes anymore. Like my concealers don't crease anymore, to be honest. Or I don't know if it's because of the powder puff. I think this pushes maybe the product in like a bit better than just like using this. So yeah, I don't know what's changed there, but I don't have to bake anymore, which is good. Okay, so we're nearly done. I'll spritz my face a little bit. Okay, so for lips, I don't know if you remember my last video, I used this Made by Mitchell eyeliner. Well, actually, it's technically not an eyeliner, it's just one of the liners. I used this as an eyeliner because I just saw brown and I was like, oh, it's an eyeliner. Guys, I used this as a lip liner the other day and I have never looked back. This did not come off my lips at all. It lasted the whole day. It's so good. They're literally called this All Smudge No Budge, and you can use them for your eyes and your lips. I'm not using this for my eyes ever again. Actually, I might, but yeah, this is such a nice lip liner, especially for my skin tone. It's a really nice brownie nude. Look at that as a lip liner, right? It's not going anywhere. But we are going to go in with liquid lipstick on top. I don't think I've used this since I bought it, but this is the KVD liquid lipstick in Bow and Arrow. I repurchased. I feel like this is smaller. Didn't they used to be like thicker? I don't know. I got this a few months ago. I just repurchased it because I didn't have mine from a while. I mean, it was a while ago. This is a bit cool toned actually. Okay, I'm just going to put it in the center. I'm not going to do too much of this. That was my bad. It's fine. It looks fine like that. We'll just stick with that. That's it. That is it for the video. Hope you had a little blast from the past with the Z palette. Let me know your thoughts. As always, any other videos you want me to do, any makeup looks, let me know that you want for like, what's coming up? Christmas? Duh. I have one that I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to do like an affordable one. I feel like that'll be good. It's always good to do an affordable look. Yeah, I don't know, just let me know any of the video ideas that you want me to do, as always, and I'll see you in my next video.